undefeated middle game. As it's the Lower Richland Diamond Hornets taking on the Golden Bears and Holy Innocents. And welcome, I'm John Hilda, alongside Sylvester Williams. Third of five, about ready to unfold his reign. We should have a good one. Lower Richland Diamond Hornets talk about the corruption of two previous broadcasters. Howard in South Carolina, they have won 5 titles in 10 years. They're going up against the Holy Innocents Golden Bears. They've got a 3-0 record. And they're ready to challenge Lower Richland. Since they're taking the fourth one, will be our starting lineup. First up for the Diamond Hornets. It'll be number 4, the junior, Deja Williford. Number 21, Chris Irvin. Number 24, Kelsey King. Number 25, Sheila Hickman. Number 40, Sandra Archie. For Holy Innocents. Number 3 is Sarah Pointer. Number 11 is Erica Paxton. Number 12, Taylor Hubbard. Number 13 is City Long. Number 32, Ty Blandon. Referee is ready to put it up. And it is, and we're underway. The Lower Richland, they're in the green with gold numbers. There's the all white with the green numbers and gold trim. There's the going left to right across canvas. We're opening against Irvin. The 3 first side for Hickman. He puts it out. And that's a jump shot. Good. And the 40 Sandra Archie. Lower Richland's young. Archie, sophomore. There's a drive back to Taylor Pointer. Now, Pointer's going to be the player we're going to have to watch. He averages 20 points in the first 3 games. All victories for Holy Innocents. Jump shot down to the 4. Then Deja Williford, too strong. There's running, landing, posted, took the shot off, no foul. And it's out of bounds.
Deja Williford is going to be another one that you have to watch on the Diamond Hornets side. Deja is one of the top recruits in the state of South Carolina.
Over there. Off the top, Sydney Long. Good. It's a free ball for Sydney Long. 5-2. Favor of Holy Innocents. Under a minute gone by. Nice block by Erica Castle. Sandra Adams went in. Push the tempo. Good. That is Taylor Hubbard. A breakneck pace to start us off. We're in our third game. Working underneath. Taylor Hickman. No good. Nice to run, but here's Hubbard. We'll stop it. Look at the Pointer. Dishes on the post. Good.
Nice pass.
Castle all alone. Castle maybe a little surprised he got it, but she knows what to do with it. 9-2. 6:29 remaining over the quarter. Kelsey King for senior. Over there is Irvin. Dishes. Williford. To that side. Williford. Gets motion through the team. Very hard for him to do it. Here's that. Now they've blown up the pace dramatically after the big second. Williford off the block. Williford over to back to Holy Innocents. First foul of the ball game. We're going to Irvin.
You know what I like about this? Both teams, man-to-man defense, they're in your face. Straight. Well, no, it looks like Lower Richland. No, they're going to play a little zone. Lower Richland plays a little zone.
That's what it is. 2-2-1. Williford is giving off a big landing. They'll alternate the possession for 6-8.
Actually, Irvin, one of only 2 seniors on the Lower Richland squad. Lower Richland made it to the semifinals last year and put out the final 4. Holy Innocents.
And beat. And there you go. And beat Riverwood. So, Drano.
Nobody on that Holy Innocent side is scared of the 3 ball.
It's 12-2. 5:15 gone by. 5 players that have one basket apiece. Landing it. And it's a 2 for her. And brings up and she's able to track down a rebound. Sydney Long from way out. Oh, yeah. 2 3-pointers for Sydney Long. And Deborah Stroman wants to stop the play right now. Talk it over. Get momentum off of Holy Innocents side. It's a 30. Let's keep it here. Holy Innocents on top. 15-2 over Lower
shooters out there for the Golden Bears. They are not afraid of that long-range ball.
They've already carried 3 of us. 2 for City Long. He's got 6 points. Ray Blandy's got 3. And the other 6 points evenly distributed by Taylor Pointer, Eric Packer, and Taylor Hubbard. There is only 30. Richland going back. Playing a little press. Stuck in the backcourt is Irving. Trying to get rid of it. Top Richland. The Willis for the top. There's the jump shot. Float. No good. We talked to Deborah Stillman in our pregame. She said we got one of her players to watch out for this. Road. So let's start the sophomore. 4:38 left. 15-2 is the score. Another foul. Top. Long. They leave her alone. I know.
She's going to make the take.
A 5'9" junior. Long got 9 points on 3 3-pointers. And look her in the backcourt, tying up Holy Innocent, Lower Richland on the press. They break it though. Here's King. 5-25 Richland. That's good. Richland stops the run. It's 8-4 with 4:05 to go. Now they're going to really make sure they put a person along in the backcourt. Walk behind. Good job. We have to go for walk behind. Over. Wilson with it. Let's stop top. High down. Wilson gets the rebound, but feeling it is Castle. 2-on-1.
Oh, good hand.
He tried to go around and had a good move, but loses the handle. Castle, Cover comes up with it. Can't make this up. Ball kicks out to Brandon. 3:33 on the clock. There's a steal. And then Roach stealing on both ends. Looks like he's going one-way drive. After Holy Innocent, long. Ooh. Yeah, but he traveled. Decided to drive after taking a bunch of 3-pointers before. Decided to drive that time. And turns the ball over.
You know what? That's an effective move, though. I'm glad that she has that mentality. Everybody in the gym knows she's a shooter, and I'm glad she knows she can take it to the hole also. That's something to watch out for. She's going to be deadly.
3:16 on the clock in the first quarter. Lower first, started by Long. And then straight up at the body would move out of bounds. Goes back to the offense with a hurry. But head referee Kelsey Rogers again. No, roll it. And back up. Back it up. Nice good natural drive. Post up. The back edge. Good rebound. That was punishment number 1, Kelsey Sutter. 23, Aaliyah Nyworth. Long, oh boy. From the top of the arc NBA range, he's got 12, 21-4. That by Richland, no good. Another rebound for Holy Innocent. Trying to see pointers, Sandy Tuttle goes behind her, now down. Lower Richland with basketball. They are located a little east of Columbia, South Carolina, in the Hopkins area. North of Hopkins, they've got up the USL 2-second race.
They're one of the largest cities in Richland County. They encompass the lower part, and that's why they're called Lower Richland. They have the lower part of Richland County, kind of a rural area, but they have one of the largest student bodies. A new high school was built, so that took away a lot of the student population.
And it's a possession-saving timeout for Lower Richland as they're able to inbound it on the road. So they'll take another one, another 30, I believe. 2:31 remaining. Here in the first quarter, Holy Innocent 21-4. It's spent the 4 3-pointers by Stitcher Long. A perfect 4 for 4 from long range by the 5'9" junior. there to pick the pocket, puts it up, no good, but coming back and getting the basket and foul is Caleb Pointer.
As he picks him wrong.
As he goes into the next one, his first down. First step back. 24-4. So it's long. The 5, Bolton and they'll alternate possession since they go with fourth down, full press, completely disrupted. Low ooh, that's a foul. Leah Highlord turns into getting up to low this instead. That's the Bolton. Foul completely goes with Highlord. It's just a we got a break in the end. They seem to be twisted. Bolton just trying to beat the star. That would be a season. Got to win on Saturday. That would be the time. They play business on 24. Tip, talking about it, if you want to put right hand on there. And it will stay. There's only settle, get perimeter, off, back to the right side, and really get a man up. Room on 3 points. This ball movement to go inside the Richland support. He's landing for 3. Yeah. The rebound, it was David Lillard. One seven on the clock. 7-point lead. Over the Golden Bear. Wilford. Had to go inside on that Archie. That took away.
That Bear defense is stifled.
A long walk to handle, tried to dribble through Wilford. Wilford with it. Against 3 players. Throws it up, no good.
Tell you one thing, the referees have let the play on both sides.
Up by 20. With 20. 12. 4. That's Wilford airball. This is the 13. Wilford. He's fouled and he'll go to ground.
They made that call. You know, there's been a lot of bumping going on down there. They made the foul call on that one.
And he's subtle. He's got this first foul. Either 24-5 with 23 remaining. That's good. 46. Hold out. Lord. Side strip. That was covered his shut down through. put back on settle mode there. They fight forward and they were actually just very good.
The holy innocent had the guys were hiding. They're showing it. They're dominating. They're grabbing all the loose balls, all the rebounds that are falling off the board.
Yeah, give and go in the lane. Straight landed. 5 for her. 2 points. 6 to 6. Trying to bounce back in. Anyway, back to the Wilson. Put out about 5 seconds to go. Let's take Tony Watson. Everybody here. Loaded back up. Go looking for it. Comes onto it. See if the best time out. 7.6 seconds remaining.
You know, it's funny. I'm not a very good fan of the coach being able to call a timeout. You know, it takes away hard defense. I always think rewarded for playing hard tough defense. Not a big fan of that.
Definitely an out for the coach to respect that way. And but there's only so many times you can do that. Only about 5, 6 times you can get away with that. They're going through, they out and then travel to Hubbard. They Richland will have the ball with 2 and 3rd seconds. Get it in with high lob. Ball knocked out. Get the shot, unable to get it off in time. It went in, good count though. Pushing the shuttle. That's going to be it for the first quarter of action. Williamson on top for Richland, 26 to 6. Second quarter, in a moment. Foul report to Gary to the foul divide. Contact Mark Burnett is for the red man corporate event. That if we have a high school tournament, if you want to get the best value on the World Wide Web, call Marcus Burnett. Go to svvehicles.com for more information, including phone numbers and website. We have links to supplier events, suppliers of all the members of the team that are here. Thank you very much. And still enjoy a happy Thanksgiving.
You know, John, I like this. To me and Marcus on all of the tournaments that he is covering so far this fall and this last winter. We've seen out of the top 50 basketball players in the nation, out of the top 50 boys basketball players in the nation, we're bringing you 40 of them. You will get to see 40 out of the top 50 basketball players in the nation thanks to our sports utility vehicle and the tournament space that we bring to you this year.
Pretty accurate. It's a big tournament. There's a World High School basketball. Outside, the city group, the spring. So I have access to the quarter roll. It's on first possession. We've got Wilford. And out. Goes to Eric Patel. Wilford is good to his junction. Releases the ball. Float. No good there. There it is. A lot of difficulty hitting. Got 2 points or 4 points. Offense got 2 foul shots. Get a bit of a hop or tail pointer. No good. Pointer got a little less than 20 a game. Only got 4 too long running the net there. It's not the ball game. Getting a little bit of a rest. Irving. They like to push the pace and get the ball. That's still in transition. Third. Hubbard back to 4. 28-6. 7-12 remaining. What a full court press, and what a lob shot was. Settle, puts it up to go, gets the rebound back, no good rebound.
The Diamond Hornets have no answer for that press for the Golden Bear press. They're all over. I think they started pressing as soon as they got off the bus.
They got Williford with the subtle approach, 6 foot. They did on the first time. No good either. Both of those, let's get their own rebound. Portland takes it over. Irving. Pull it up. Drive. Swings it inside there. Alicia Wong. Puts it inside and swings around and good. Into the pair. 28-8. 6:45 remaining in the game. It's the brilliant here. Third game. 2 more after this. Blocking foul. Right. Good. Six. Good. 3 points for Eric Castle. Too long. That's long.
The Golden Bears and they played the blowout. Last night they beat 4A Riverwood 74-31.
That's good as well. This season, pick that full court press. All right, let's go over. We still got 10 seconds to get it across. You know you have no shot clock. Irving puts it up. Good pass to Irving. Maybe the 10.
That's the one danger about the press. If they break it, that jumper is right there. That quick and easy layup is there.
Too far for Castle. Puts it over. It's Williford. Nice. Good for Deja Williford. That's the first field goal of the day. That's 4 points. 30-12. Oh, all alone in transition. Good for Castle. However, took their own sweet time getting ready for that shot. That's saving time out. Irving had it for long. Irving with 4 points. Irving with 2. 6 points. 4. Irving with 12. 4 3 points. 6. 5-2. They'll have it at 4.
Those 4 people are beautiful people. They got me spotted up and stopped.
That textbook 3-pointer. It's long. Down to the ball, man. And they just forgot about it. It looks to me like they forgot about it a little bit. Can't do that. It's just so tough.
Good move. Oh my goodness.
there with his pivot foot. Just didn't get the back drop. On the toe of Williford. That's no good. Rebound by Hubbard. The longest transition foul. Hard foul by Coach Christensen. 2 on her. Kick. Up. Good kick. 14 too long. 34-14. 5:15. Rebound. Williford. Thought about it. Back. 5 minutes to go. Side. Buffalo by Richland. Keep it out. Goat. Richland is right there for the rebound. Is that ball? That one is good for Williford. 6 points goes to Williford. 34-16. Trying to get through with 3 stage only. Where is Spring? He's over the lower. Touchdown. That's where the point.
I figure out these refs on the stuff. They were dumb hard hits to the floor, no call. Little touch.
Saving it. I'm expecting it. Williford from in on the left side. Right there, no good. No. We go back to the whole room. All in white with remember still can. Very dark green, almost like black. Now, over the corner, maybe kind of forced a little bit. 30. 4:15. Maybe 4:15. We're in the middle game of a triple header. This day, we voice this a little bit. On the contact.
You know, Holy Innocents started out the game hot shooting from beyond the arc, but then as the game progressed on, they started to just take care of everything on the inside, just muscle their way through. So Holy Innocents are showing that they're well-rounded team. The Lady Golden Bears. They can beat you from all over the court.
Long, hard and hard. Got him on. We're doing those. Over the David. Shot is over the basket. That's where it hits him. 3:46 left. A little Richard by a little pressure. Broken tackle. This is for long. He pushed guys for the basketball.
Hit to the back there.
No, that's he can disagree with that one.
Maybe the only one in the gym who did that call.
Exactly.
I love it when the players look around and look shocked, like, was that on me?
Exactly. I didn't do that. Pretty long makes his first point. He's got 15 at 15.
Mississippi River.
Giving it off the foot. And goes. Get it out of bounds. Leave our friend Joel Hilton. Falling out. The Castle coming around is good. You got foul. Basket is because Joel Hilton. Another steal, another basket. That one by Caleb Pointer. Pretty quiet, but 7 points. 41-16. Boy, here's the Vantage pressure to lead up to 25, maybe 23 after that jumped up on that base for 2 points per game. 41-16, 3:04 minutes. Long. I think the guard are really tight on the arc. Pointer. Long setting up the point.
He's not down 4 quick. Got to get a little bit of
this now on Richland race basketball. 9-2 foul. They 2 points. There's half of the 6-2. Very good, very young. All the top on the top they just give it. Nice good by Richland. Richland rebound. Back to throw. Goes to the side of Richland. And the 2 second foul. Get it here. Got to clear that way. Thinking about the team. They just want to see, but the state landing is just the next team. Don't know if that's a top foul or maybe 1, maybe 2. It's going to be a lot of focus on that one.
This may be a typo.
Yeah.
I'm going to go against F. That O is by the T.
That might be what it was.
The way you put it, it's really good.
With all their skill players, being under class Hubbard, this is an 8th grader. That's the team of Hubbard is salary up 4 points there. No good.
Fouls. Only 2 of them shooting. And Erica Castle, Kayla Pointer, some of our featured players. No good on that one for Holy Innocents. So Irving missed both of them. Another foul on Lower Richland. This will be number 21, Irving. That's 3 on her. Should be a 2-shot foul. That's the 10th team foul. on the Diamond Hornets. They're down by 25 points, 43-18. And Deborah Stroman needs another explanation. I don't know if she's going to bring anyone in for Irving. Looks like coming off the bench is number 22, Roselle Nuttry.
I think it may be blood on the court.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's probably it. Blood on Irving. So she's got to come off, get that attended to. Again, Lower Richland, this is their second game. They started the season last night. Pointer makes her first foul shot. She's got 8. Lost to Lee County of Alabama. They'll be in that Chick-fil-A tournament over Christmas and New Year's outside. And she goes 1 of 2 on her 2 shots. 44-18 with 1:55 remaining. Williford feeds. Here's Roach. Rimmed out. A little too strong off the pass from Nuttry.
Laura Richland program is a family program. All the assistant coaches at one time were former Diamonds. They were the Diamonds. They just changed their name to the Diamond Hornets. I guess they recycled the name. I guess in the early 60s, the school used to be the Hornets. Then they changed their name to the Diamonds in the 70s to the 2000s, and now they became the Diamond Hornets in the mid-2000s.
Extra pass from Cam Roach goes out of bounds. 1:26 on the clock, 44-18, favor of Holy Innocents. Like I said, their boys team will take on Madison Academy at approximately 6:15. Actually, it will be 6:15. Here's Kayla Pointer. She's had not exactly the best game today, but she's got 7. I'm sorry, she's got 8. But other players have stepped up for her. Nice drive by Roach. It's good. That's Cam's first basket of the game. She's 5'5" sophomore. Trying to feed Rollader, Emma Rollader, number 4. 5'10" junior, but little too anxious. Tried to go up before she had the ball. We're under a minute, 44-20. Stopping and popping is Roach. Didn't drop. Out of bounds. Stays with the Hornets. And Rollader's going to come on out. Long will check back in. Sydney Long with 16 points. She leads all scorers. Quick inbound play with 45 seconds to go. Here's Williford. Inside. Nice positioning by, I believe that was Cam Roach. She's got 4 points. I'm sorry, no, that was 32. That's Alicia Washington. Now, Pointer loses the handle. Good defense by Nuttry. They're going to get a foul. I think that was yes, it was a foul on Nuttry. That's 2 on her. A lot of players from Lower Richland picking up a lot of fouls. Going to the line is Kayla Pointer. Pointer puts her first one good. Kayla Pointer trying to get it done from the foul line. She's got 9. Second one good as well. She's in double figures with 10. 46-22. Good transition basket by Alicia Washington. That's 6 for her.
And that's the only way you're going to defeat that press, if you just pass out of that press. Once you try to put the ball on the court, it's too easy to come in and double team you and trap you.
Pointer will drive, dishes at the last second to Settle. Good. First 2 points for Kennedy Settle. And at the break, Holy isn't doubling up Lower Richland. It is 48-24. That wasn't a bad quarter for the Diamond Hornets. They did pick up 18 points, but Holy Innocents responded with 22 of their own. So we are at halftime. 48-24. Holy Innocents with a big run to start the ball game and kind of coasting from there. They've already got 3 players in double figures, led by Sydney Long, 16 points. Erica Castle's got 11. Kayla Pointer with 10. And Shy Blanding with 5. Kayla Hubbard's got 4. Candy Subtle with 2. For the Hornets, Alicia Washington and Deja Willifer each with 6. Kayla Hicklin's got 4. Irving, Nutry, Roach, and Archie each have 2. So we are at halftime. We'll take a little bit of a break. And then when we return with the second half of action here from the Holiday Hoopsgiving Tournament here at Holy Innocents Episcopal School here in Sandy Springs, we'll be back with more. Keep it where it is on the Sports Utility Vehicles coverage of great high school tournament basketball action. Please come receive the student free tickets to the Atlanta Hawks game. It will come at you probably around 6:15. Yeah, what they've done here, usually they schedule an hour 30 for games. This time they're scheduling an hour 45, and they're able to stay pretty much on time.
Now the question of the second half will be if Holy Innocents, if the Golden Bears can stay hot. They've been scorching the Nets the first half.
Well, Sidney Long is on the bench to start the second half. There's Blanding, Pointer, Castle. 23 is a Liam Milord. And there's a shot from Irving. No. Excuse me. Irving's no shot's no good. Shot's no good. Wasn't sure who got the rebound.
Irving ended up following up her own shot. She got it back.
All right, Ashley Irving with the rebound and the putback gives her 4 points. 48-26, 7:29 to go. Holy Innocents turns the ball over on their end. So here's Kelsey King to Williford. They go inside where it's double teamed. And they'll alternate the possession. It'll go back to the Bears. Selma Lord will inbound it to number 32, Shea Blanding. Has 5 points. Here's Pointer. Pointer will drive. Dipsy deuce and good. Kayla Pointer with 12. She's starting to come alive here. 50-26 with a minute gone by. Here's Irving. She'll launch one. No good. Kind of went a little too far. Out of bounds, and it will go back to Holy Innocents. Here's Pointer. Gets it to Blanding, who will inbound it. Blanding going inside. I think the pass was tipped. Good job by King to tip the pass. Going for the high post. That's number 25, Kayla Hicklin, and it's good.
Nice move. Way to use your body, clear some space out there.
Yeah, kind of a reverse angle, bad angle at it. Somehow able to get it to go. A 30-second timeout for Holy Innocents with 6:29 remaining in the third quarter. Bears on top, 50-28, and I think they just changed it to a full. So 50-28 with 6:29 remaining, as it is now a full timeout, as Coach Tony Watkins doesn't like what he sees there, so he's going to try to calm people down, calm things down. They're still in control in this ball game. And Sidney Long will check back in. Sat on the bench for the first 90 seconds. No one in real foul trouble for Holy Innocents. Lower Richland's got Irving working with 3. A couple players working with 2.
I want to see if Sidney Long can keep it up. She had 16 in the first half, or 14?
She has 4 3-pointers and 4 foul shots, but she didn't take any 3-pointers in the second half. Got it done from the line. Kayla Hubbard throws it away. Kelsey King with the numbers, trying to make a swipe around Hubbard. Can't get the shot to go. And it's back to Pointer.
They have a little square painted on that backboard for a reason. Yeah.
No good on the layup attempt by Castle on the feed from Pointer.
Got to use that square.
That's what it's there for. Holy sits in a tough man, and Blanding gets the turnover. No, nice feed. Pointer came out of nowhere was where that ball was. She puts it off the glass. Good for Kayla Pointer. She's got 14, 52-48, and they're going to get Blanding with a trip. And they'll inbound it. Williford will inbound. Oh, good steal, goodness. But Pointer traveled. Not sure about that one. She slapped at the ball, grabbed it, and tried to put it down. Kayla Pointer, the 5'9" sophomore.
And Coach Watkins is giving the ref a little bit of an earful there.
Averaging a little less than 20 coming in. Got 14 now. Here's Lower Richland with 5:30 remaining. This is Archie over to King. King will back it out to Hickland. Williford will launch a jumper, and good. Sweet move by Deja Williford. Strong pass, reverse layup, not enough for Hubbard. Couldn't get the reverse layup to drop. And almost a turnover, but Archie's got it. She picked up her dribble, so she's got to swing it back to Irving. No look pass, gets it to Hickland. Good layup for Kayla Hickland. Hickland with 8, 52-33 with 4:49 on the clock in the third. Pointer posts up and drops it home.
That's how you stop a run.
Kayla Pointer has announced herself. She's got 17, 7 this quarter. And a possession-saving timeout for Lower Richland as they couldn't get it inbound. 4:35 remaining. And I believe it's a shorty.
You gotta love a player like that. You can see when LR is getting a nice run, they're trying to get into a little bit of a groove, and then you have a player from Holy Innocents who just comes out and just boom, nails the three and says, "Be quiet."
Kayla Pointer has been the only player to score for Holy Innocents this half. She's got 7. She's got all 7 of the Golden Bears points this frame. And like I said, she came in averaging 20, kind of ceded the spotlight to Sydney Long in the first half. Now is taking it right back with a big run here to start the third quarter. 55-33 is your score. Berkmar in the game over at the auxiliary gym lost to Luella in girls action. Stevenson lost to Columbia High School of Alabama a little bit earlier. They stuck around for quite a bit, caught a little bit of our second game. Second game between Wasatch Academy and Pace. I think they finally decamped. After the full timeout, it'll be Deja Williford inbounding it, guarded by Sydney Long.
So, that's one of the great things about these tournaments and these fall classics and winter classics. As a high schooler, you get to see a bunch of teams that you would never possibly ever get a chance to see. You just get to see some different styles.
Inside to Nuttry. Nuttry's got to back it out. Almost another steal from Pointer. She's turning up her game up a notch or two this quarter. Here's Williford. Ooh. Drops that one home. And as pretty as Sydney Long's three is, I think Deja Williford may be even better. That's how you use the square. Kayla Hubbard figures it out.
The bank is open.
57-36 with 3:57 remaining.
And, it seems like every time the Diamond Hornets make a positive play or seems like they're trying to make a run, the Golden Bears just come back and bam.
Holy Innocents with the basketball. Pointer trying to make a move, makes it high, makes it low, puts it up over the rim. And it's a rebound for Lower Richland. Roach in trouble in the backcourt. Is able to find Nuttry. And they get her for a double dribble.
And that's pressure. Pressure, I was always told, pressure busts pipes or it makes diamonds. Either one.
57-36, 3:36 to go in the third quarter. This is Ayanna Bolton coming in, replacing Nuttry. Also in for Holy Innocents is number 23, Aaliyah Milord. And Sydney Long will sit down. It will be Castle on the inbound. To Milord. Oh, she passed it to the wrong man. Bolton with it. Bolton's going to run, and she'll get a foul from Blanding. That'll be 3 on Shea Blanding. Two-shot foul, and Ayanna Bolton will go to the line. She and Blanding have gone at it a little bit this game. There was that hard collision in the second quarter where Bolton got the wind knocked out of her, so this is her first. Lower Richland hasn't gone to the line very much. That's only their 5th foul shot. They're 2 for 5. Second one, good.
Yeah, that's shooter's roll.
First point for Ayanna Bolton, 57-37, back to 20. 3:23 in the third quarter. Going inside on a give and go down the lane, and now no good for Hubbard. But coming out of nowhere is Castle. She can't get the rebound. Saving it is Millord. Another shot for number 12, Hubbard. She'll gets the contact from Washington. Alicia Washington picks up her first.
And, rebounding is just wanting it more. And it just seems like all night long, the Lady Golden Bears, have just wanted it more than the Diamond Hornets.
Rimmed out as Hubbard, the 8th grader, takes her first shot. And that's what it says in our program, so we have no reason to dispute it. Second shot is good. 7. I was at a high school tournament a couple weeks ago, working games here for the SUV. And it's going to go nameless because on the program, there must have been a spreadsheet that was listed in. When they listed the principal of the institution, Principle. There's a nice runner from Washington. It's good. So it was wrong on all teams like that.
I did not know that. I worked that same tournament. I just did not look at it.
Time to learn your homophones is past due. Anyway.
Hey, the principal is your pal.
There's Kennedy Subtle. Her shot is no good.
That's how I was taught to remember that one.
Bolton. Oh, good shot. Denying the baseball pass inside. Kennedy Subtle tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with Lower Richland. Cameron Roach gets it into Hickland. Hickland will take the shot from the left side. That's good. 10 points for Kayla Hickland. 6 this quarter. 58-41 with 2:29 remaining. Blanding with it. Blanding's going to drive in. Oh, dishes out on the last second. Unable to get it up as Castle. She couldn't get the shot. Oh, I think Castle might have thrown an arm in frustration. And right there to call it is referee Kelsey Rogers-Jensen. That's 2 on her.
Yeah, that's just one of those I was frustrated type fouls. And, you just lashed out. And a problem with lashing out, you just got to make sure the ref isn't standing in front of you when you do it.
Back to Lower Richland. It's a 17-point game. Diamond Hornets are slowly cutting into it, but they're quickly running out of time. They got 10 minutes and 15 seconds left. And there's a push off on Hubbard going for the... Oh, actually, I'm sorry.
They're going to call it on the Golden Bears.
Yeah, they are going to call on the Golden Bears. 32, Shea Blanding, who was nowhere near that area. I didn't think. That's 4 on her. 3 this quarter.
That pressure defense by the Golden Bears, that's something special. It takes a lot. It's a well-disciplined thing in order for you to pressure a team. Let me see.
Williford to Irving.
Yeah, in order for you to pressure a team like that and manage to get back on defense, that's something special. And then another steal.
Good job. I think that was number 1, Subtle. She has to make an extra pass. It was too far underneath, and it results in a turnover. Trying to go to Malone. Oh, almost falling over and stumbling over it is Lower Richland. They'll alternate the possession. That could have been very dangerous because Ashley Irving basically stepped on the basketball.
Yeah, that's a horrible way you can turn your ankle like that. Anything can happen on a play like that when you strip up over a ball.
1:45 remaining. 58-41 is your score.
I actually saw a guy lose a tooth doing that. He stepped on the ball, fell for it, and landed slack on his face.
Lower Richland gets the inbound pass. Joel Hillsman in the house. He's ready to take you for Madison Academy and Holy Innocents at approximately 6:15.
And I hate to say it, he wasn't on my team, so I did laugh.
Here's Bolton. That tight defense forces it. Oh, I thought that went off of Bolton. But they're going to keep it with with Lower Richland. They're going to keep it with Lower Richland. I thought for sure Bolton knocked it off herself, but the umpires were there watching. Roach to Williford with that great 3-ball motion, but didn't work there. First one she's missed this quarter. 12 points all told. Driving, there's that kick out to Subtle. Airballs it over the rim.
I love the way she handles the ball and brings it up court. I love it.
We're at a minute. Williford, she'll take it that time. Oh, yeah.
She is nasty from downtown.
15 points for Deja Williford, and it's a ball game. 58-44 with 49 ticks remaining. Pointer with it. Again, this lead was 24 to start the quarter. Now it's 14. And they're content to let Holy Innocents go for the final shot.
You know, I like penetration and kicking it to one of your big men down low who have been dominating. I would say penetrate with maybe 10 seconds and try to get up that shot with maybe 5 seconds left, just in case they'll set that backside pick.
Yeah, with 15 pointer, that was almost a shot put, but she stepped on the line underneath Erica Castle. Chance for Lower Richland to come within 14. Hubbard's going to come in replacing Millord.
Yep, she stopped and took a jumper. I guess that tells you why I'm not the coach.
And they started a little early with 17 seconds on it, and it gives Lower Richland time to get a good playoff here in the closing moments of quarter number 3. Roach back out to Irving. Irving will drive in at the buzzer, no good. And that's put back by Hickland, wouldn't have counted. We're done with 3. And your score, it's Holy Innocents 58 and Lower Richland 44. Lower Richland outscores Holy Innocents 20-10 in that quarter. And we have a very interesting ball game here as we wrap up our 3rd game of the holiday Hoopsgiving Classic. And it's been Kayla Pointer. Actually, as I said, they had 7 points, did Holy Innocents. Pointer had 7 of them. Hubbard had the other 3. So they put 8 minutes on the clock, and we're about ready to go with our final quarter of action. We've had one really good game, and this one is threatening to turn into a pretty good game. Didn't look like it to start off with on that big, impressive run by Holy Innocents, keyed by 4 3-pointers by Sydney Long. It was a 21-4 with 2:30 remaining, 26-6 at the end of the first. Since then, Lower Richland has steadily come back just a little bit, outscoring the Diamond Hornets by 10 in that time frame. Sydney Long comes in. She will inbound. It's going to be Long, Blanding, who has 4 personals, Pointer, Castle, and Hubbard. So the starting 5 for the Golden Bears. And this is Blanding. Blanding makes a good move to cut in. Fires up a shot off the glass too strong, and that's going to be it for Shea Blanding.
Wow, that's going to be a big loss.
Get her for the hit. 5 on her, so she's out with 5 points and 7:44 remaining. Didn't take long for that to happen. Now let's see if Lower Richland can capitalize. They cut a 24-point deficit by 10. Here's the move by Williford. She got fouled by Sydney Long. It's going to be 2 on Long. But if they can get free shots like this, free opportunities without any time going off, they'll take it. Williford to the line. She's got 15 points already. Had 3 3-pointers in the 3rd quarter. Misses that one. Spins it, puts it up, and no good as well. Missed both of them. But a good rebound for Lower Richland. That was almost a good steal by Pointer. Shot no good. Ball in the corner, and Long comes up with it.
You got to hit the freebies.
Kayla Hubbard with it. Hubbard dishes back to Pointer. Now Pointer will take over the point duties with Blanding on the bench. Backing up is Hubbard. High off the glass. Almost fell, but didn't. Another good rebound. We're under 7 minutes. 14-point advantage for the Golden Bears of Holy Innocents. Their boys team will take the court against Madison Academy. 6:15 right here on this same channel.
5 seconds. Great defense.
Great defense by Millord. Millord playing the tight defense as he came in from Blanding. They'll get it to Long. Long hasn't had a shot in this second half. Actually, really hasn't had a field goal opportunity since the first quarter. Since the defense is king on her, they've relied more on Pointer. It's turning around is Castle, no good. Getting a rebound, Hubbard, no good. And now Holy Innocents turns it over with 6:18 to go. That turnover did result in some time going off.
Oop.
There's a 3-ball by Ashley Irving, 7 points for her. And now it's an 11-point game, 58-47. Again, it was as much as 24. Now it's down to 11. But Lower Richland still some work to do, and that's a foul on Ashley Irving. Kind of I wouldn't call it a cheap foul, but it was a good selling job by Holy Innocents.
It wasn't cheap, but it was bargain price.
Yes.
On this Black Friday, she had a discount.
Yep. Good job inbounding it to Kayla Pointer. Pointer dishing. They're trying to get Long free, but Pointer was double teamed and turned it over. Back out. Stepping up is Roach. That's no good. Couldn't hit it. That would have been a big basket.
Could have got it in single digits.
Instead, it's back to Holy Innocents with 5:30 on the clock.
Ooh.
Castle from long range as she drops it home.
Woo. I did not see that one coming, but she knocked it down.
The junior center, 14 points and a big 3-ball, pushes it back to 14, 61-47, and another steal. Pointer going to go through everybody. Not strong enough off the glass. Here's Williford. Now, that big 3-ball hurts. There's Williford. Oh, yes. And it just drops in. Almost like a teardrop from above with such a high arc.
It is a pretty shot, I tell you.
18 points for Deja Williford. 60-51, back to 11, but time's running out. We're at 4:40. Kayla Pointer with it. Gets it to Long, but they're going to guard her close. Pointer now. Leaves it for Hubbard. She'll come in and good.
Nice.
Kayla Hubbard with 9. 63-50, back to 13. 4:15 on the clock. Here's King. Kelsey King gets it to Williford. There's a 3-ball by Roach.
Ooh.
And no good. Didn't missed everything. Driving. That is Castle, no good. She dropped that 3 a little earlier, going hard to the floor. Deja Williford as they alternate the possession.
Now that's the person you don't want down if you're a Diamond Hornet.
She's slow getting up, but she does get up.
Like we said earlier, Deja Williford is one of the top players in the state of South Carolina. She's a junior, but she's pretty good.
A lot of people are interested in her. It'll be interesting to see where she goes. Does she stay in state? Does she go out of state?
I'm pretty sure Don Staley, head coach of the #1 Lady Gamecocks down there at South Carolina.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on Nutry. And it's back to Holy Innocents. One thing you don't see, we're talking about Kayla Pointer, a sophomore, and Sydney Long, a junior. And Sylvester, I'd be interested to get your opinion on this as it goes out of bounds off of Hubbard, especially in girls basketball. Georgia, we talk a lot about how good boys basketball is, but girls basketball is equally as good. But the thing I want to point out is that it just seems like that the top girls female talent in this state very rarely stays in state.
You know, you go back to Maya Moore, at Collins Hill. She went to Connecticut. The young lady from Norcross,
Diamond DeShields.
Diamond DeShields.
There's the jump shot.
She went to Tennessee, left Tennessee, and went to
North Carolina, then went to Tennessee. Exactly.
Exactly. It's just this top talent doesn't want to stay in the state of Georgia, whether or not Georgia Tech or the University of Georgia.
Asia Durr, the point guard from St. Pius, she's going to Louisville.
Exactly.
That foul was on Long, her third. So Georgia, as it produces a lot of talent, they just can't hang on to it. And I just want to know why you think that is.
And the funny thing is, it goes on the male side too. The guys seem not to want to stay in Georgia, but I think what happens when you have she knocks down the next one.
Yep.
When you have a football program that's as dominant as the Bulldogs, a lot of basketball players want to stay away from a football school.
That could be it. Kelsey King made both of them. So it's 63-52, back to 11. Oh, they did some nice turnaround, and Aaliyah Milord gets it underneath. 65-32. Holy Innocents doing a good job of not allowing.
Backcourt.
Backcourt violation. Bad play there for Lower Richland. Just forgot where they were.
And I think back to the recruits not staying, it's a tough hill to climb, and especially since Bobby Crimmins left, even Georgia Tech hadn't been successful at keeping that in-state Georgia talent.
Oh, yeah, because Isaiah Wilkins went to Virginia last year.
Exactly.
There's a drive and a score by number 12, Kayla Hubbard. She's got 11. And that foul will be charged to number 40, Kendra Archie, her first.
But I do like what and his name escapes me. I want to say Wolf, the coach over there at Georgia State. I like what he's
Ron Hunter.
Hunter. I know Hunter, Wolf, that was close.
Well, Hunter hunts the wolf.
Yeah, he hunts the wolf. I do like what he's doing over there, building a nice program over there. He got the guy from Louisville has come back home.
Kevin Ware. He started Conyers I believe at Rockdale County.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Louisville, came back, and Hubbard misses the front end.
I'm just glad to see that young man out there playing again.
And also the women's program, they got Makiba Ponder, who scored 2,000 points at Colquitt.
Okay.
She's there. There's a jump shot by Cameron Roach. She's got 4 points. And they just picked up a commit by Madison Newby over at Archer.
Okay.
So maybe some inroads are being made. We'll see what happens. It is 67-54. We got 2:20 left to go. 13-point edge for Holy Innocents. They're going to leave it. Oh, there's the nice backdoor play, but unfortunately Castle can't get it up. And she's going to pick up the foul. This will be against Kayla Hicklin, her third.
And, I have some friends who would be upset with me if I didn't mention the one true basketball powerhouse in the state of Georgia, in the Atlanta area, the collegiate powerhouse, the national champion Clayton State Lakers.
On the D2 level, that first shot rimmed out. That's right.
Now
Dennis Cox doing a good job down there.
They did do a good job of keeping some in-state talent.
And that's good as well. 15 points for Erica Castle, 68-54. And if you go to the JUCO circuit, there is some good basketball being played at some of Georgia's JUCO colleges. Georgia Perimeter, Atlanta Metro, Middle Georgia, although now they're D3 since they merged with Macon State. Gordon has always had a good program up down in Barnesville.
Yes.
This is number 30. This is Alicia Washington. She had it stolen by Hubbard. Again, I can't believe she's an 8th grader. I'm talking about the program again, but, that's what it said, so we have no reason to go against it unless they're talking about homonyms.
She's impressive. She is impressive to be in the 8th grade. What is that, 13 years old?
I guess so. 90 ticks to go. Still 14. She goes to her knees, and we have a possession-saving timeout.
She had a little bit of Harlem Globetrotters going on right there. She managed to keep the dribble.
Yeah, she did. She did a great job. But Coach Tony Watkins with the possession-saving timeout. 1:25 to go. It's a full 68-54. Holy Innocents on top. They've been able to keep this lead at 14. Lower Richland brought it to 11 a couple times, but could go no further.
A little bit of Curly Neal. It's been a while since I've seen the Globetrotters. I used to check them out when they came to the Gwinnett Sports Arena every so often, every year. It's been a couple of years since I've been.
I'm sure they'll be by sometime soon. Usually they come in when the Hawks take their long West Coast trip.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's usually when the circus comes to town. So 68-54, 125. Again, it's going to be Madison County against Holy Innocents on the boys' side. That'll take place at approximately 6:15 p.m. Joel Hillsman on the call. He'll be taking you the last two games here at the Holiday Hoopsgiving tournament here at Holy Innocents, right off of Mount Vernon Road here in Sandy Springs, Roswell area. Now, after the possession-saving timeout, Hubbard's going to inbound it. Hubbard, another possession.
I think that may be
a foul. Yeah, foul on Irving, and that's going to be 5 on Ashley Irving. Well, I have 5. Yep, they have 5 too. Ashley Irving's night is over. She exits with 7 points with 1:25 remaining.
Tough competitor out there. I like her as a point guard, even though she fouled out. She's played a tough game. Just that Lady Bear press is just too much for her.
And Blanding fouled out right when this quarter started, but good job for Holy Innocents. Didn't let it get to them. Kept the lead at 14. Another foul. And I think this one's going to go against Archie. No, I'm sorry. This is going to go against Williford. Her second. And it'll send Hubbard to the line. First shot is no good on the front end. Out of bounds to Holy Innocents.
We'll stay down there.
Long, who had those 16 points in the first half, hasn't been heard from since. Oh, nice give and go to Millord.
Beautiful.
70-54. Lower Richland will probably go to 0-2. There's a long-range jump shot by number 23, Roach. She gets her own rebounds. It kicked way off. Fires a pass. Nuttry can't hang on to it. And it'll go out of bounds with just under a minute to go. And now Holy Innocents boys team headed to the locker room to get changed for their contest. Long will inbound it. Gotta get it in. Tipped out by Williford. So they'll try it again. Long with a long pass, looking for Pointer. Pointer's able to track it down. And it looks like we're getting close to the automatic fouling portion of today's broadcast. Pointer will dish it to Long. Long's going to back up 45 seconds in a 16-point game, 70-54.
I think Coach Stroman's going to let them play.
Yeah, it looks like it. Castle, they got to be careful of that half-court line. Pointer's got it just on the logo. And we're down to 30.
I love the way she handles the ball.
Castle with it. Now back to Pointer. 20 seconds to go. 70-54. Well, looks like Holy Innocents is going to dribble us out here.
To me, it's amazing that Pointer's in the 10th grade. I just find that amazing.
Yeah.
For as young as this Holy Innocents Bears team to be, you know, it just surprised me that they're this good and they're this young.
They're going to be a force for a couple years in their region.
And then they're playing in one of the smaller size divisions. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if they're in the same region that St. Francis is in.
Well, that's a big region down there in Single A. I mean, there's a lot of private schools. 17 points for Sydney Long off the third foul for Kelsey King.
Now that might be something we need to look at when St. Francis plays this Holy Innocents team. That may be
the SUV game of the week on Tuesday night that Marcus Burnett's setting up that package.
Exactly. That will be a good game because we did St. Francis at the Verizon Hoops for a Cure.
Right.
And we did their ladies team, and their ladies team is awesome.
Well, there's your ball game. 72-54. Holy Innocents defeats Lower Richland. Holy Innocents goes to 4-0 on the year. Lower Richland 0-2. Looking at the scoring for this ball game, first up for the Diamond Hornets, Deja Williford had 18 points. Washington and Kayla Hickland, 10 apiece. Ashley Irving had 7. Cameron Roach with 4. Roselle Nutry with 2. Kendra Archie with 2. Ayanna Bolton had a point for the Golden Bears. They go to 14-0. Sydney Long with 18 points. Kayla the Pointer had 17. Castle had 15. Kayla Hubbard with 11. Shay Blanding had 5. She fouled out just as the fourth quarter got underway. Aaliyah Millard with 4. And Kennedy Settle had 2. That's going to wrap us up here for our game number 3. Sylvester's pleasure working with you. I now turn it over to the capable hands of one Joel Hillsman. He'll take it the rest of the way as we keep going here on the SUV Holiday Hoopsgiving Tournament live from Holy Innocents High School. We'll see you at 6:15 p.m. as Kayla Pointer gets apparently a very big block that they borrowed from 2001.
I think that's some Beats by Dre headphones, I think. I'm not quite sure.
All right, well, there's a trophy mixed in there as well, so congratulations to Kayla Pointer for getting that trophy. So again, we'll see turn it over to Joel Hillsman. We'll see you later. Have a good night here on the SUV's coverage of the Holiday Hoopsgiving Tournament live from Holy Innocents High School.